Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you guys are watching this video. Trackstabber back at y'all with another one. Thank you for tuning into 808s and Kicks. So, the sneaker we're gonna get into today is the second pair that is part of a pack of other sneakers that we will be getting later on down the line. Yeah, it was not hard to get. It definitely didn't sell out. So I say that's a win-win, because it's always nice when the sneaker don't sell out and you want it and you can easily just go to the store or go online and get it. And yeah, you know, the less hassle, the better, right? But with all that being said, let's go and bust those bad boys out. All right, guys. All right. Here we have it here in this all black box. This is definitely different from the Air Jordan 1s that was the first pair that released in this Rare Air series that we got going on. So this one we got the Jordan face, something that we haven't seen on Jordan boxes in quite a while, and a lot of people do love the boxes with Jordan's face on it. Me personally, I think it's cool. I love how like it is when the light hits it at a certain angle, you can see it. Yeah, pretty cool. I like how they got the box all blacked out as well. You get your Jordan Flight on one side, and then you get your sneaker label on the other side. I got these true to size. I always get, for the most part, I usually go true to size in my Air Jordan 3s. But yeah, that's ain't no other way I can put it. True to size is the best size. At least that's how it is for me. But let's go in and take these bad boys out the box and get a look at them. So upon opening the box first glance, the first thing that we see when we open up this box is your Jordan Flight right there underneath the lid of the box. You do have your elephant print on the paper, which is pretty cool in my opinion. I like that elephant print touch. With these sneakers, guys, both shoes will come each individually wrapped in this box. You know, they didn't waste no paper when they packaged up these sneakers, right? But yeah, let's go on and bust them out. All right, guys, here we have them fresh out the box. These are your Air Jordan 3 Rare Airs. Like I was saying earlier, the first pair of the Rare Airs that we got in this series were the Air Jordan 1s. Now we got the Air Jordan 3s. Next up is supposed to be the Air Jordan 4s. And if I'm not mistaken, we're supposed to get a pair of the 11s in this Rare Air series as well. But jumping right on into things, you have a tag here. First glance out of the box when you take them out, you have a tag here right along the sneaker, and it says, please note, due to the suede characteristic, please be aware there is potential color contamination to the upper and bottom unit. So that being said, that kind of explains things why they have both of the shoes individually wrapped. Those of you that don't know, sometimes depending on the certain dyes that they use in suede, when it comes to, you know, the suede they use in the sneakers and stuff, a lot of times the paper helps keeps the shoes separated and from touching each other, and you just don't want stuff to bleed off on each other, you know what I mean? But jumping right back into things, this is your Jordan 3 Rare Air, and the inspiration behind not just these but a lot of the Rare Air sneakers is every time a shoe is being produced, basically they go to, you know, these checks and all that stuff, and sometimes they check for like defects on the shoes or mistakes and stuff like that. And that is the inspiration behind the Rare Air series and stuff. Like on the Jordan 1 Rare Air, you see how it had said it had the Air Jordan wings on one shoe, and then the other side I want to say it had the wings but it said Nike Air and stuff like that. So just to give you guys a better understanding. Now, jumping right back into the shoe, I would say that the leather on this is pretty nice. That tumble leather is really nice in my opinion. I think the quality on that leather is really good. Touching it, it feels pretty smooth, guys. Pretty smooth. So I'm gonna say, if you are one of those people that don't like wearing force fields in your sneakers, when you're wearing this, it shouldn't look too bad when it creases up due to the quality that is in this leather. Now, jumping back into things, on the toe box and on the heel, you do not see any elephant print at all. So most of the time when we get a pair of Jordans, you get that elephant print along the toe box and along the heel, like the black cements and so on and so forth. But they decided to switch things up this time and give us this suede all along the toe box. Let me see what it says on the packaging too for the colorway. Black, chili red, and neutral gray. Yeah, there's that. With the The midsole, you kind of get like a little bit of an age look to it, kind of like a little bit of a sale look to it. Not too bad, not too bad. Shoelaces that come with it are black, and it comes factory laced with the black shoelaces. You also do get a second pair of laces, guys. And with this laces, it's just like the laces they give you in the Air Jordan 1s. It's like a pre-aged look to it, if I may say. That's the I guess that's the best way I can put it. It's kind of like a pre-aged look that they put into it. Pretty cool. I don't think it'll look too bad with suede. I'm sorry, with the sail laces in. But definitely let me know what you guys think. You know, you think the suede will make the sneaker pop better than the black laces do? Love to know you guys' thoughts. But jumping right back into things, underneath those black laces, you get you the neutral gray color, of course, along the tongue, and at the top of the tongue, it's suede, and this suede is very, very hairy, guys. It is really hairy. That I can't stress enough how hairy that suede is. You don't get a leather tongue. Most of the time, it's leather in a lot of the Air Jordan 3s, but this one is actually suede, and it is extremely soft, guys. It is very, very soft. That should feel really good on your foot when you have these sneakers on. Very nice. Jumping back to the back to back. You don't get no elephant print on this right here. You get the neutral gray color, which your pull tab is kind of like a pre-aged look. That cell color, and it does say Nike Air. Cool thing about these, when I talk about the defects that will go on with sneakers, and that's the inspiration behind the Rare Air series, one thing to note that a lot of people are talking about is how the Nike Air signs are not in the same direction. One says Air one way, the other says Nike Air the other way. Pretty cool. And of course, when you get sneakers out the box, you get paper in the toe box and stuff, and they do put some paper behind your little pull tabs and stuff, just to keep the shoe wrapped up very, very nice for you. Jumping to the bottom of the sneaker now, you get the word Nike in blue, and along the bottom of the toe box, you get that little red right there on the grip, and it also has like that pre-aged sail colorway going on the sole of the shoe as well. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, pretty cool shoe in my opinion, guys. I like it. It wasn't hard to get. I'm digging it. It's not for everybody. They did sit. Not that it's a problem for me. Why do you guys think these sat? Definitely give me your honest opinions in the comment boxes. I know it wasn't for everybody. Everybody wasn't feeling it. A lot of people are waiting on the 4s to come out. I'm pretty sure those Jordan 4s are going to be flying off the shelves. Why? Because for one, it's a 4, and then they doing only a certain percentage of shoes with the yellow, with the gold tongue, and the others just have the white writing on the tongue. People love to get things that are limited, right? But enough of that talking. We're going to take a closer look at these bad boys and then wrap this bad boy up. Giving us our second release in the Rare Air series, we have here the Air Jordan 3 Rare Air. These sneakers were inspired by a lot of the imperfections that certain sneakers have, or defects that certain sneakers have, and they decided to put it into these sneakers and make it look very, very stylish. Hence the backwards Nike Air sign on the shoe. With the tumbled leather that is very, very soft all around the shoe, hints of sail in the midsole and in the sole, this is definitely one for those that are fans of Air Jordan 3s, or just like the Rare Air series. So what do you guys think? Are you a fan, or are you not a fan? Let me know what you guys think. Alright guys, there you have it, a look at your Air Jordan 3 Rare Airs. A nice quality sneaker in my opinion, in my humble opinion, I may say. I know it's not for everybody. I'm gonna keep saying that because I know a lot of people wasn't feeling it, and then there was a small percentage of people that were feeling it, and I'm part of that percentage that is feeling the shoe. But definitely drop some comments in the comment box, guys. I would love to know you guys' thoughts on these. Are you excited about the 4s that's coming up pretty soon, later this year that they're going to be giving us? I will be trying to get a pair of those because I actually would just like to have the whole pack, you know, even the 11s that's coming out later on as well. That's just who I am. I like collecting. Drop some chit chatter, guys. Drop some chit chatter. And other than that, if you may, hit that subscribe button down there so you can stay up to date on the latest and greatest when I'm dropping something new. I love the interaction with you guys, and I try my best to get back with anybody that puts a comment on my video or interacts with anything that's on any of my social medias and stuff. But other than that, we're going to wrap this bad boy up. Stay blessed, stay fresh. Love your loved ones like it's no tomorrow. Until then, I'm going to see you all very, very soon on the next one. Peace.